Hi viewers, in this class we are going to learn about phrases and clauses. Phrases and clauses are the most important elements of English language. Let us learn about phrases and clauses today. Phrases are the group of words. Phrases do not have subject-verb combination. They don't have subject-verb-object combination, and they don't have any meaning by its own, and phrases, if we use in a sentence, have a unique meaning. And let us learn about clauses. Clauses are also the group of words. Clauses have subject-verb combination. Remember, phrases doesn't have any subject-verb combination. Clauses have subject-verb combination, and clauses has meaning of its own, whereas phrases doesn't have meaning of its own. And clauses, if we use, it may be or may not be a complete sentence. Now, the types of phrases. We have 5 types of phrases: noun phrase, verb phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, and prepositional phrase. Let us go with an example with noun phrase. Noun phrase: to swing a bat. Here, a bat. Here, as we have already discussed, that phrase doesn't have any subject-verb combination. Even this sentence is not giving an exact meaning and also doesn't show any subject-verb combination. But it is a part of a sentence. To swing a bat. Sorry for her departure. Reading novel is a good habit. So this comes under noun phrase, where noun is dominating here in this sentence. Now coming to the point of verb phrase. Verb phrase, for example, will be working, couldn't go. These are the 2 examples for verb phrases. Adjective phrase, for example, a well-behaved man, afraid of dark, very friendly, a man of friendly nature. All these 4 shows the adjective phrase. Now let us go with the examples of adverb phrase. Runs at a good speed. Runs at a good speed, as fast as possible. So here these words are showing the adverb phrase and prepositional phrase: for the sake of, in spite of, working hard. These comes under types of phrases. Now the types of clauses. There are 2 types of clauses. One is independent clause and dependent clause. The words itself are saying that it's independent and that is dependent. Let us learn about independent in detail with examples. What is independent clause? It is also known as main clause. It functions on its own to make a meaningful sentence. As we have already learned that clauses makes a meaningful sentence and it's a part of a sentence. So let us go through the definition again. It is a main clause and it functions on its own to make a meaningful sentence. So that means it makes its own meaningful sentence. For example, he is a wise man. Here, as we have already learned that clauses have subject-verb combination. So here in this example, there is subject, he as a subject, is as a verb, and a wise man as an object. So here this is making a sentence and it is independent in its nature and it has its own meaning. He is a wise man. I like him. I is subject, like is verb, and him is object. In the same manner, he ate dinner. Can you do it? So these are a few examples for independent clause. There is a small note for this independent clause, and independent clause can be connected by the coordinators to make into 2 different sentences. Let me read it again. In a sentence, 2 independent clauses two independent clauses can be connected by the coordinators. Coordinators such as and, but, so, or, nor, for, yet, etc. For example, I went to buy a phone. Even this is a sentence. It's also a clause. But I don't have enough money. So here I have made two different sentences into one by using the word but. In the same way, there is one more example. He went to Hyderabad and visited Charminar. He went to Hyderabad is one clause and visited Charminar is another clause, and connected with and made into one sentence. He went to Hyderabad and visited Charminar. So these all comes under independent clause. Now the dependent clause, as the name suggests that it is dependent on something. So let us see what it is dependent and how it is dependent. First, let us learn about the definition of dependent clause. It cannot function, remember, it cannot function on its own because it leaves an idea unfinished. As it is not functioning of its own and not giving its own idea of a sentence. That means the sentence is incomplete in this. It is also called as subordinate clause, as the independent clause is called as main clause and dependent clause is called as subordinate clause. Now let us go with an example. Let us learn in detail with an example. When Venki got home, this sentence till here, it is a dependent clause where it is a group of words, but it is not giving exactly, it is unfinished. It is not giving exactly the meaning. When Venki got home, what happened? Nothing. So to make this sentence to complete, we must add an independent clause. That is, let me complete this. We have added he ate dinner. So now the sentence completes. When Venki got home, he ate dinner. So here he ate dinner is independent clause, and when Venki got home is dependent clause. So make a note of it. A dependent clause help the independent clause to complete sentence. So a dependent clause will take the help of independent clause to make a complete sentence. In dependent clause, the mainly starts with the subordinators. The dependent clause starts with the subordinators like when, which, that, where, if, though, whenever, unless, because. So as there in the dependent clause, there are three different types of clauses. That is noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clause. Let us learn in detail of these clauses with example. As we have said that there are three types of dependent clause. One is noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause. Let us learn about noun clause. What is noun clause? A subordinate clause that acts as a sentence is called noun clause. That is a subordinate clause which acts in a sentence is called as noun clause. It is usually starts with that, what, whatever, who, whom, whoever and whomever. These are the words to recognize a noun clause. Noun clause को पहचानने के लिए हमको कुछ ऐसे hints रहते हैं. वो hints होते हैं that, what, whatever, who, whom, whoever, whomever. ऐसे words को देखेंगे तो हम पहचानेंगे कि वो होता है noun clause. Let us come with an example. What you eat determines your weight. अब यहाँ पे what जो है noun की तरह use हो रहा है. What you eat determines your weight. I buy whatever I need. यहाँ पे whatever का use किया गया है, so इसीलिए ये sentence होता है noun clause. अब और एक sentence है I realized what you had thought. So यहाँ पे हमने what का इस्तेमाल किया है. We have used the word what. So then this sentence becomes a noun clause. So अच्छी तरह याद रखेंगे. Noun clause को पहचानने के लिए हमें that, what, whatever, who, whom, whoever, whomever का words की इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. Now let us understand the adjective clause and adverb clause in detail with some examples. Now let us go with adjective clause. What is an adjective clause? In this, the adjective clause modifies a noun. याद रखिए, इसमें clause जो है noun को modifies करता है, modify करता है. So the adjective clause in the sentence modifies the noun, and mostly we use a relative pronoun like who, which, etc. For example, I know the man who stole the bike. So here we use the word who, and here it is modifying the noun. As I have said that this adjective clause modifies a noun. So here the noun is the man. It is modifying the man. I know the man who stole the bike. In the same manner, he bought a bike which was too expensive. अब यहाँ पे too expensive क्या है? Which से हम जोड़ दिए हैं. We have used which to modify it, and what we are modifying? We are modifying the bike, which is noun. In the same manner, let us understand adverb clause. Here in this adverb clause we modify verb. So adjective clause में noun को modify किया जाता है और adverb clause में verb को modify किया जाता है. And we use when before. For example, call me when you need my help. So here we have used when, and we are modifying the verb call. उसी तरह the second example, the patient had died before the doctor reached. So यहाँ पे हमने before use किया है as a subordinate clause, और यहाँ पे हम modify कर रहे हैं die. We are modifying the word die.